Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make your own templates for the iPlanner using the iDesign kit in Keynote. We're going to be over in iDesign here in a minute, but right now what you're looking at is my Bible study section of my iPlanner. And all of this is inside my planner. I have my budget, my task journal, church notes, food journal, meal planner, my vision boards, and any open orders that I have. All of these tabs here are totally customizable. You can add your own sections. You don't have to use the sections or the labels that I've made for my planner. For example, you may have a section for each one of your clients that you deal with regularly, or you might have a section for a different project that you're doing for your home or for your business. So these are totally personal to you, and this is what I've come up with, and these are the sections that I've needed. So why would you want to make templates for your iPlanner? Because everybody has different needs, different forms, templates that they need to fill out. For example, if you take orders for things or if you take notes in class. So what you see here that I've created is the SOAP method of Bible study or daily devotions. So here I have the scripture and I make the observation and fill it in here. I also write in here how I will apply this, and then I pray about it. And I like to write out my prayers. So now we're going to head over to Keynote so I can show you how I made this template. Keep in mind you can apply any of these techniques to any type of template that you need to make. So there's endless possibilities for you on your iPad. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my iDesign, and I keep my iDesign in a folder with other iDesign kits that I sell separately. So I keep them all in one place. I'm going to tap iDesign and twirl down to reveal my sections. And I'll just go to the page where I was working on that. So here's the template. One of the things that I did to make this template was I did a screenshot of the background of one of my pages in my planner. So let me go do that real quick. So I'll just get this screenshot. And you can get a screenshot of your iPad just by hitting the on-off switch and the home button simultaneously. So now I'm going to go back to iDesign, and iDesign is in the app called Keynote on my iPad. For those of you that don't know by now that I use Keynote for anything that I customize on my iPad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a page by tapping this plus sign down here. So now I've got a blank page, and I'm going to tap the plus sign so that I can get that page that I'm going to use as a template. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and we can zoom it back out later, all the pieces and parts that I add. But I'm making it smaller so that I have some workspace here to add elements and shapes to my page. It just gives me an area to work. And another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this down so that I don't disturb it and I don't keep grabbing it rather than other things that I'm working on. The next thing I need is I'm going to put a background here on so that it covers up this spiral and these edges and everything. So when I bring it back over to iPlanner, I'm not seeing anything behind my pages. So for this, I need to go to my shapes, and I'm going to get a square, and I'll paste that square. And remember, when you're pasting, you have to paste off of your design. I'm going to put this right here, snug up in the corner, and drag down till I get the length that I want. And then I'm going to double tap to finish out the width just by dragging this handle and dragging it over to the edge of the page, and then tap done. Now you can see that this section isn't filled, but it will be when I fill it, and I want to fill it with white anyway. So I'm going to, while it's still selected, tap on my paintbrush, tap image, and I want to replace. And then I'm going to scroll down in my camera roll where I know that I have blank pages. And I just got a light gray so that if anything shows through from behind my template, it'll look a little bit like a drop shadow. This black bar down here, I don't want that. So I'm going to double tap, and then I'm going to move my slider over and until that black disappears, and then tap done. And I'm going to lock this down as well. Go to Arrange and Lock. Now I'm ready to get some shapes to start my design. I'm going to go to my templates for some of the shapes that I want, because I want something nice and big like this for my cover. So I'm going to tap it and copy. And by the way, these are all the templates that come with iDesign. And all you do to do a layout is just open up one of the templates and you tap and fill. But I'm going a step further with this customization. Okay, so now I'm going to tap outside of my drawing space here and then tap paste. And I want to rotate this. So I'm going to put one finger down, the other finger, and then turn it 90 degrees. And that looks good to me. And now I want to fill this with a background. And the kit that I'm using for this is one of Robin Sampson's kits. She's got some pretty brushes in there and papers. So what I want to do is tap and then go to Image and Replace. And this brings me to my camera roll. So you have to make sure that anything that you're using inside to fill your iDesign kit shapes, you'll have to have in your camera roll. And as you can see, I have a lot of kits in my camera roll. And here you can see the brush elements that come with this kit, plus these beautiful papers. And also, I did a screenshot of one of her Bible journals that she posted a few days ago. So I have those as well, because that's going to be the scripture that's going to go onto my template. I think I want to use this paper for this background. And see how easy that filled? And then I also want to do a drop shadow. So I'm going to go to Style, Style Options, and I'm going to turn on the drop shadows. And I want this page to curl out. And now that just gives it some depth. And now I'm going to tap it and copy and tap outside on my drawing space and then tap paste. And now I can see that that's a little big. So what I'm going to need to do is make it smaller. So I'm going to delete this one, tap on this one, and double tap because I want to make it just a little bit smaller. And let's see if that's a good size. I'll copy and paste. And I made it just a little too small. So I'm going to delete this one. And I'm deleting it because I want them both to be the exact size. So let's make this a little bit bigger and see how that works. Copy, paste. That's much better. Okay, and I'm going to lock these down as well, because once I get them exactly where I want them, I don't want them to be moved. And you can, when you're using your finger and touching your screen, it's very easy to drag the wrong item. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and paste another one and make this one a little bit smaller. And I'm going to fill this one with that journaling page that Robin did, that I did the screenshot of. So I'm going to go to Image, Replace, and I'm going to go to the same folder and grab that. And now I want to rotate this inside of the mask, so I'm going to tap, double tap, and rotate it. And see, I'm rotating it inside the mask, because you could see if I would have done that without double tapping, I would have rotated the mask and the shape inside the mask, or the image inside the mask. And I'm also going to make it smaller. And so what I've done is I've fit it in the width, but it's still a little long and it's not clearing the shape. So I'm going to just drag these handles down and then tap done. And I want to make it just a little bit smaller. And I'm going to change this curl to come inward, which will be the opposite of the page behind it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lock that down now. So that it doesn't get disturbed. And now I need something here to write on. So since I need 3 sections, I'm going to go back to my template, and I think this will fit nicely on the page. I'm going to copy that. And notice I'm doing copy and paste because I don't want to use my masters. So I keep my masters in mint condition, like they come with the kit, and just copy and paste to use them over and over again. So I'm going to go ahead and tap outside the drawing area and paste, and then I'm going to resize this to fit. I want it a little bit smaller than the background of the page. All right, now I'm going to fill it. Tap and fill, tap and fill. That's all you have to do inside Keynote with the iDesign shapes. This time I'm going to fill with this pretty yellow paper. And then I'm going to add some style to it. Turn on the shadow, and I'm going to do the inward curl. And I'm going to copy, paste, and then paste again because I want 3 of them. So now I want to add some brushes, some of those pretty brush elements. So for this, I'm going to go to my images, but I'm not filling anything. I'm not going to fill any of the templates here. So I just need to tap the plus now, which is going to take me to my camera roll again. And I'm going to scroll to that same kit that I've been using. And by the way, this kit that I'm using of Robin Sampson's, this is going to be linked in the description below so that you can go look at this kit and all the other beautiful kits that she has available in her store. All right, so let's get this pretty brush element. And of course, there's an ugly white background around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on the paintbrush, tap image, and I'm going to tap Instant Alpha, And I'm going to remove that background. And just with the tap of my finger, it took all that background away. Tap Done. And add it here to the corner. Okay, I want to get another one of those. I'm going to tap the plus. There's a lot of repetition in doing this so that you can really get solid in knowing what the next step is. Tap and fill, tap and fill. I say that all the time because that's all there is to creating beautiful vision boards, mood boards, Bible journal pages, scrapbook pages. Let's see, this time I want to get another brush. And again, it's got the white background, so I'm going to tap on the paintbrush, Instant Alpha, tap on the screen, and it takes all of that away. Tap Done, and then of course I'm going to make it smaller to fit on my card. And I don't want it to hang off the card because that's not going to look very realistic then. If I wanted that in the corner, then I can simply double tap and move this handle up to where I want to cut it off. And that fits in there nicely. Shaping up. All right, I would need one more now. Remove the background. Make it smaller to fit. And you can see this goes pretty fast. Okay, so now I want to add some text. So I'm going to go ahead and lock down my cards. I think I'm safe if I don't lock the brushes that I've added because I'm not going to come over here and do anything. So I think I can just leave them without locking them. Just make sure those are locked. All right, so now to add text, I'm going to click or tap the plus. And I'm going to tap on the shape right here and tap text. Double tap to bring up the keyboard, and I want to type in observation. And I'm going to come over here to my sidebar and I want to rotate. And then of course I'll have to resize the text. And since I can't see it, it's going to be trial and error. Just a little bit more. I should have left it out to the side so I could see it. I think I also want to change the font. I'm going to change it to one of my favorites, the marker. That looks good. I also want to center it a little better. And now I'm going to copy it and paste. That way I already have the font added and I have it rotated. And I'm going to double tap, and now I'm going to type application. And I'm going to paste again and double tap and type prayer. I think this needs to be moved up just a smidge. All right, we're really shaping up now. Now I want to go get my spiral. That's something else that also comes with the iDesign kit. The spiral is in the Elements section. So I'm going to copy, go back over to my page, and paste. And that's way big, so I've got to size it down. This is a little hard trying to tap on something so skinny. It needs to be just a smidge smaller. And there we go. And now our page is done. Let's compare it to the first one. This is the first page that I did. And there are a few differences. I used some extra shapes here to add some interest to the sides. But really, the only limit here is your own imagination. All right, so the next thing I want to do is unlock this background, this screenshot, and now I'm going to delete it. And then I'm going to tap and select all, unlock everything, all in group. And then I'm going to tap and select all again, and I'm going to copy. Go back over to the planner, and I want to add a page here to this section. The iPlanner, the companion iPlanner, actually comes with extra pages in it. So let's go to the extra pages. I'm going to go and scroll to the extra pages, and I've added a lot of extra pages here in the beginning just to store all my stickers and palettes and stickers that I've made. Here you can see I've got quite a few. So here's the extra pages. This is the lined paper, this is the grid, and then here's the blank, and that's what I want. And the reason that I want to use this is because these pages, these extra pages, are already programmed to navigate. So if from this page, no matter where I put it in my planner, if I wanted to navigate to June, I can just press and hold and open that section. So that's why I want to use these pages and not a blank page. And of course, they already have my custom bookmarks here at the top. So what I want to do is tap on the index. I'm going to tap thumbnails down here at the bottom. And here you can see this page is highlighted. So this is the page that I want. I need to tap edit and tap on that page that I want, and I'm going to copy. When it's ready, you'll see it, the black box disappears. So now I want to go back to my Bible study section. I'm going to navigate to it by pressing and holding and opening up that page. And what I want to do is open up my index, and the page I want to add it after this. So I'm going to tap the plus button and then the plus after the page right here. And then a window pops up. I'm going to paste copied pages. So here you can see that blank page has been added. I'm going to tap on it. You're going to tap done. And since I've been doing copy and pasting, I've lost the copy that I made over in iDesign, so I need to do it again. So I'm going to tap, select all, and copy. And then go to my blank page and paste. Now one of the things that since I've pasted it over here, the layers are gone. There's no more layers. There's no more locking. I can't move or edit or tweak this at all. If I need to edit it, I have to go back to Keynote to edit it because this is a flattened image now. And here you can see in between the spiral that gray tint that I added. And that's covering up this spiral on this page. So this is just kind of trial and error till I get it the right size. Just need to size it just down just a smidge. And that's fitting perfectly. and now it's ready for text. So the way I like to write on my screen is by zooming in. And that's all there is to it. And like I said, everything that I've used in this video is linked below: the iPlanner, iDesign, Robin Sampson's store, so you can look at her beautiful kits that she creates. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.